Nestled in the core of North London lies a street rich in history, activity and spirit. It is not renowned. There are no red carpets and there are no towering buildings in sight. However, Fonthill Road has witnessed significant transformations, ambitious aspirations and an array of remarkably stylish clothing. Throughout World War II, existence on Fonthill Road was challenging. Families resided in cramped homes, many of which offered barely sufficient spaces. Approximately 30% of the residences were overcrowded. When the air raid sirens blared, hundreds of thousands sought refuge underground. Finsbury Park Station served as a bomb shelter, and neighbours supported one another through the tough time. Post-war, individuals flocked to London from various corners of the globe seeking employment, security and a fresh beginning. Fonthill Road started to evolve. Initially, Irish families arrived. Subsequently, Afro-Caribbean communities, especially from Montserrat, made their way here. They introduced music, cuisine, and new customs. You would also encounter a queue stretching down the street for fish and chips down the road. During the 70s and 80s, the fashion explosion occurred. In the 1970s, Cypriot merchants transformed Fonthill Road into a hub for clothing. If you were in need of a wedding gown or a fashionable jacket at an affordable price, this was your destination. In this documentary, we'll be going around to the local community and asking them about their takes and about the history of Fonthill Road. So today, the first interview will be held at Image.
I am Ercan. My mum founded this company in 1995 and we've been here 30 years, and I have recently been asked to think about whether to continue the business, whether to continue my mum's legacy, and of course I'm going to continue my mum's legacy. And obviously with the nature of what we do is about alterations and repairs. It's the community's been using us for 30 years, and it's something that we do, and we've got the best tailors and skill sets to do that, yeah.
So next we'll be heading to M Cafe, where we'll be interviewing Juliana. Hi, I'm Pearl obviously, and I'm here with
Juliana.
And I'll be asking her questions about M Cafe and about Fonthill Road. So the first question I have is, for your understanding, how long have you actually been open for, Miss Juliana?
Yeah, today it marks 2 months since the cafe opened.
So how have you found it in Fonthill Road working at M Cafe?
Sometimes it gets a little bit busy, and sometimes it's so quiet actually.
So what times do you actually prefer to work? When is your most busiest hours?
Most busy, it's a midday.
Oh, okay.
The most busiest hour.
Okay.
In the morning it's so quiet, actually for a cafe it's quite quiet. Maybe because it's a bit far from the station. Yeah.
And what would you say is, what has been your favourite memory of working at M Cafe, even though you've only been here for 2 months?
Meeting lovely people. The community is amazing.
Oh, okay. Can you expand on the community if that's all right?
Yes, of course.
Oh, so what would you like to say about the community?
I can say that they're lovely families. They are supporting independent coffee shops. Pretty much supportive and friendly, nice people. It's really, you get engaged in different discussions. They're really friendly.
Oh, okay, so now I am with
Rashida.
And Rashida, what do you think about Fonthill Road?
Fonthill Road can be quite busy, especially on a Saturday, but on the whole, it's a decent road.
So how long have you lived in the area, or been
40 years.
4 years, did you say?
40. 40. I'm 51, so I've been here for 40 years, from when I was about 11.
All right, so what do you think about the changes on Fonthill Road? Apparently in the past it used to be a food place, and now it's become a fashion place.
You know what's really changed is that a lot of people that I've grown up with have actually left the area and new people have come in. And since then, the community has been kind of non-existent because strangers have come in, so we don't really know them.
All right. So what do you think about, more on the evolution side, more about the shops and the people in general? Obviously the people that you know have gone into their parts, different areas, but what do you think about the people that are currently here?
The people that are currently here, I think, are people that tend to make their own areas because they've grown up in their own areas. It's only now the adults that they want to come to Finsbury Park, excuse my language, mess up Finsbury Park to make it like their area that they've just left.
So obviously, focusing on how you said that people that you know had left the area, why do you think that was?
Because of jobs, because they've grown up and started their own families in different areas, different neighbourhoods, different communities.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about the community of the area?
No, I just am so off at myself for not being as articulate as I need to be. And that's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, have a nice day. Next, we will be heading to this lovely shop called Pinner Bent, where we'll be interviewing Berin. Hey guys, so I'm with Berin in her lovely shop. I've actually been a customer myself, and I've been looking at these lovely dresses because they're just such an eye catcher. So what would you like to say about this shop? Like, how long have you been here for?
So we've been here for nearly 2 months, so it's just so new, but we've been in the business for the last 15 years. We've got shops all around the world, but we're new in London. So Punarbat is the designer, she's also my cousin. So we've got lovely bridal dresses for all the ladies all around the world, and we've got some evening gowns that they would like to wear on their special day. We also have custom made designs, and we do tailoring inside here. So if they've got anything that they imagine to have wear on their special day, we do custom design them.
So I noticed that you said that you've only been here for 2 months.
Yeah.
Obviously, with being a new company and having so many new customers, how does that make you feel?
Great. I'm really happy. So the people and the attention, it's huge. So I wasn't expecting it to be this huge, but that makes me really, really feel good. So about the stuff that we're doing, the business and customer service, about anything in the shop and the road. So people are really welcoming, and I think there was a need a little for a shop like this. So I like the attention.
Okay.
So my favourite part, the piece, I've got lots of favourites. They're all my babies. So I feel terrible about not being able to pick one, but I mean, that's how I feel. So all right, I think I'll go with the new one. So this is my new favourite. That simple and elegant style.
Oh yeah,
Looks
I love
beautiful.
it. Looks
Yeah,
like a
nowadays
swan.
most of the brides prefer to be simple and elegant.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be the most favourite piece of our shop for a while.
So welcome to the collection here at Armour of London. We do everything from formal work suits to party wear, stage wear. We've even had the likes of the BBC and some big famous movie names I'm not going to name here. But the most enjoyable part for me has to be when we have people who want a specific style and they're very extreme or very exact in what they want. And being able to deliver that brings us nothing but joy for them to be wearing our product and feeling their best version of themselves on their important and famous days. If I could get you to have a look on this side here where we have the different shapes of lapels, just the collar of the jacket. We do shawls, peak, notches. We also make them with different fabrics to exasperate a certain feeling that someone would feel when wearing one of our suits. But just for the fun of it, look, I'm not even going to match in anything that I'm wearing. So we love doing this. It's part of our life, and you know, people have this big day that they come and rely on us for, and we take pride in that we can be part of their very, very big important days. So something like this, made from a satin fabric, which is 3D printed, and a very unique cut in the shape of the lapel. We do buttons and everything to match, and that kind of just gives it a complete product. We design our own shoes, we design our own shirts. As much as we can, we go as far as we can for the customer.
Opposite from the positive side, are there any downsides of working on Fonthill Road?
Not really. We're quite happy to be here. We're happy where we are and with our customers. It's a great community, so I can't really recall any, which is great.
I totally agree. Totally agree. Yeah, not really any downsides. We attract people and customers from all over the world, so we take it in our stride, and we take quite a lot of pride in being able to liaise and communicate with people from all walks of life. to be able to provide them a high quality of product and service. It's our passion, so it's very much enjoyable.
Alright. So I remember you guys talking about the history of Fonthill Road and how people actually had their retail businesses on the bottom and their fabrics and stuff upstairs. So how long have you actually been on Fonthill Road?
I've been here for a little while. I've been here for 15 years. Since I was in my early 20s, came here, and it's been a really amazing journey of growth. Berrin is, when she says they are new, but they're almost only new in the UK. They've got branches all over the world, so their company, pardon me, goes back many years as well. So they've got a lot of product knowledge and expertise in their field as well.
You got in this? You used to sing live?
I used to sing live over there, so...
Serious?
Over there, Robies, it's gone now. You know what I mean? We used to listen to Gregory Isaac and all that, right where that church is there now. You know what I mean?
Ah, so how, like, were you born in this area? Did you move here as a kid?
No, I went to school Highgate Wood, not too far.
My dad went there, but my dad's older. My dad's 70.
See, I better put my shades on, mate. Seriously, it's what it is.
I'm going yet. Upside down glasses.
Yeah, man, I swear to God, sometime.
So you say they want to get rid of everything on this road for what?
Well, I feel these contractors, these money guy builders, just want to just get rid of all these little men and just have their own sort of establishment here. I don't know, probably some more blocks of flats. You know what I mean? Just like I got rid of the market and everything. This is how it works.
What was it like when you used to frequent here back in the day?
It was just lovely, man. You had market, everything was nice, bubbly. I mean, you know, all these shops there's quite a few shops what's gone, what used to entertain like certain, because this road here, it entertains all different sort of people. What age group, whether you're big, whether you're large, whether you're thing, it doesn't make no difference. It's all good, you know? They want to get rid of it, and then where does all these people go, and where does all this job goes? You know what I mean? So, you know. Anyway, you lot keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Where you get this bike from, though? Where you get that bike from?
Unfortunately, we have actually bumped into Jeremy Corbyn. So how are you doing today, sir?
Very good. I've got my constituency office down there and the Peace and Justice Project here in the Fashion Centre, and I live over there.
Oh, really?
So it's like the Golden Triangle for me.
Very much.
And I've been in this area for a long time. Fonthill Road's lovely, magic.
All right. So since you've lived here for such a long time, what do you actually think about like the evolution of Fonthill Road as a whole?
Well, it started out when I first came here, which was in the 1960s, late 1960s, early 1970s. It was very much, all of it was clothing shops, and they made a lot of clothes here, big clothing manufacturer, mostly, but not exclusively, Greek Cypriot. And then a lot of the clothing manufacture moved overseas, and so it became more of a retail place. But to some extent, high-end manufacturing has come back, and so it has evolved. There's been lots of debate about the road, about traffic, about markets, and so on. I'm actually in favour of a market in the road because I think it brings people in, and I think on a Saturday, if you've got stalls outside and so on, you get a nice atmosphere and buzz about it, and it brings people in from all over. It's a bit special, and it's this time of year when young people are buying their prom clothes, their prom suits and their prom dresses. It's great, and in our office up there, they all go past the office looking for suits and dresses.
So as you said, this is quite a popular place during this time, during prom season, June, July.
Yeah.
I actually heard from another person that these shops might be closing soon. Do you have anything to say about that?
There's always coming and going in some closing. The rents are often very, very high, and that is a problem. The council tried to intervene on some cases. One of them was by leasing long-term a property which is now sublet to cooperatives, which is good along here. There is a problem about shops closing, partly because of people buying so much online. I mean, I can see why people buy online, but if we take away the fun of going out and trying on clothes and chatting to the person that's selling them or even made them, that's much better than just staring at a screen.
Hello, on Fonthill Road, I am here with
John?
and the first question I'll be asking is, John, what are you actually doing on
We're
Fonthill Road
actually
today?
just building a new deck for outside of this pub, yeah, so people can enjoy the ambience of the area. Yeah.
So what do you actually think of Fonthill Road, especially
Well, this is our first time being here, and like, yeah, it's a very diverse community around here. There's some desirable people, as well as some very affluent people. It's just a broad range of different type of people around here. So, you called me out. I'm on telly. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is.
Hey! Whoa!
Oh my God. I don't believe that.
There you go.
No, that's mental. I haven't seen him for a couple of years.
Yeah, so would you do more work in Fonthill Road if we get the
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
conversion?
Yeah, look, that's our speciality. Is loft conversions, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the company called?
Maze Way Limited.
Maze Way Limited. Shout that out, Phil.
Okay.
Maze Way Limited. Here we are now at Elevate Estate Management, where we will be talking to Angelo. Okay, today I am with
Angelo.
Okay, so the first question I'll be asking is, from your understanding, what do you actually know about the history of Fonthill Road?
Well, Fonthill Road, I can tell you, like in the 80s, it was a bustling area for all wholesalers or in the rag trade. And it was continuously wholesale apart on the weekends when it was open for the general public. And it's just formed from there and gone on.
Alright, so how long have you actually been working in this area?
For approximately 3 years. Very pleasant to work in. Lots of different people, multicultural, it's lovely.
So are there any downsides of working on Fonthill Road?
Well, I wouldn't say downsides. If there was more parking, it would be better. But apart from that, with commuting with underground buses, all that, there's a lot of transportation in that sense.
I'm here, Dina. You know, we've just seen you just strolling down on Fonthill Road.
Yep.
You know, and you were telling us something interesting about like where you used to work. Can you just give us that?
I worked for the Rehabilitation of Offenders programme.
Okay.
So I was in and out of all the prisons around London and the home counties for quite a while during the, from about 2011 onwards, 2012 onwards for about 8 years.
And how did you find that?
I found it really harrowing to see young men, because I only worked in men's prisons, whose lives could have been really different if the criminal justice system was different from beginning to end, really, and not just punitive but rehabilitative as well.
Okay. So from what you've seen in your time in those spaces, what advice do you have for young men?
Young men in Britain, stay safe, stay strong, stay righteous. Try not to be easily taken in by, well, all that glitters isn't gold, let's put it that way. There's no easy way, right? I'm not even saying you've got to get an education, but you've got to be able to read and write. It's that simple. Otherwise, you're going to be ducking and diving or doing jobs at mates rates the rest of your life. You know, we could teach skills, but without basic literacy, it's the best I can say.
Hi, so today we are in
Western Edge Pictures.
And we are with
Fonthill.
Do you think that working on Fonthill Road has impacted your work life at all, anything?
Not really. We make a lot of films about people, and I guess I've seen a side of people that I wasn't used to seeing. It's so multicultural, and the industry that I'm in tends not to be that, diverse. So, you see everyone here pretty happily shops together for sparkly dresses and cool outfits and stuff like that, and they all get on. It's very nice and diverse to be. So in an industry that is trying to become more diverse, it's quite a sort of inspiring place to be.
Would you like to talk about your layout and what you have set up here?
As you can see, it's very studied. This is my dad. He was fighting in Palestine. These are the cast of this movie, which is the first movie we made. These are letters sent to me by a very, very famous science fiction writer called Ray Bradbury, who was somebody they consider one of the first sort of 4 people to invent sci-fi like we know it today. This is my cousin painted this when she was heartbroken, and I liked it, so I kept it. It's a painting of her heart. She's a writer and actress called Emma Kenny. My mother painted that. I'll show you something really cool if you want.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That looked really, really good.
It's pretty good, isn't it? Because that's her in real. It's all like, she's got real teeth and everything. So yeah.
Are you sure that's not real?
I promise. Yeah.
Fonthill Road has been many things. A shelter during war, a home for new communities, and a place where people worked hard and built something together. Now Fonthill Road continues to be an icon of fashion, as well as serving as a close community.